Hey veterans, I'm Travis Studdard, an attorney dedicated to helping veterans get all the VA disability benefits that they deserve. And today I want to talk to you about how to get an extra year of VA disability benefits. Now, if you saw the title, you probably clicked on this wanting to know the super secret way to get more than you otherwise would. It's pretty simple, and it's not quite as exciting as I made it sound in the title, but I got you to watch, so here we are. So let's go into it. Here's how you can get an extra year on your VA disability claim, and that is the use of the intent to file form, okay? And I'll have another video up that will talk about when you should file your claim, but if you're not ready to file it just yet, you can file a different form with VA expressing that you intend to file a claim, but you're not quite ready to do it yet. And what that form does is it locks in the date you file this intent to file form, okay? So with that, it's, again, a simple process. Let's just basically go through it, and I'll show you the form here. And then you have, from the time you file this form, you then have 1 year to file what we call a formal claim, using one of the approved forms, the 21-526, the 526EZ, a 526B if it's a supplemental claim, or one of the others if it's a DIC claim or what have you. There's a variety of different forms you'll need after when you're actually making the application, but everyone will use the same intent to file form. And here it is. Okay, this is again, this is a VA form here. It's a 21, hopefully you can see that, a 210966. And on this form, you can look it up on VA's website, but the title is Intent to File a Claim for Compensation and or Pension or Survivor's Pension and or DIC. So again, you use this form no matter which type of claim that it is that you're filing. And it's really simple. Up here at the top, you're going to mark whether you're filing for compensation or pension, and if you're not sure, you can just mark both of those. And after that, you're going to put your name, your social, your DOB, and some other basic information, mailing address, that sort of thing. And then you file this with the VA, and as it says clearly down here in Section 3, you then have 1 year to file your claim. Now notice what I didn't say that you have to put on this form. You don't have to say that you're filing for a back disability or filing for PTSD or an Agent Orange presumptive disease. You don't have to put any of that on here. So how do they know, how do they link your application back to this? Whatever application you file after VA receives your intent to file is the one linked to this date. So let me say that again. You'll lock in your date using this form. Whatever application comes next is for that intent to file. If you file a second application, let's say you file your intent to file today, 2 months from now you file your application, and then you decide to add some additional claims a few months later, it's only going to apply to that first application, not the second. So again, that's how you get an extra year of VA benefits. You file the intent to file when you're not yet ready to file your claim. Maybe you want to develop some more evidence, maybe you want to track down some other information or get a diagnosis from your doctor. You can go ahead, file this form, you've locked in your date, and then once VA approves your claim, they'll have to go back to the date of your intent to file. But make sure that they actually pay you back to that date. One of the VA's tricks is just paying you from the date of your application and, quote, forgetting about your intent to file. So make sure you get all that you deserve. If you do that correctly, then again, you can get an extra year of benefits before you actually formally filed your claim. Hope you found this helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Check out our other videos, and I'll also put up another one on when you should file your VA disability claim. Thanks for watching.